Hey, hello, how you doing today?
Hi, how you doing? This is Mr. Mike. I'm trying to reach Dazzle.
Oh, I'm Dazzle. What's up? What can I help you with?
I got a party to say that you do readings, right? I got this situation. This bitch of mine, she been ghosting me, and then she come answer the door. One that it was my man walking out the door, talking about what's up, son?
What?
Hey, how about that shit?
All right, well, we're gonna do a reading on that because that sounds bad.
And
um,
then, she told me that they ain't do that for her. She
they ain't do
lying, ain't she?
nothing.
She lying, ain't she?
Well, we're gonna figure it out. I'm about to pull out these cards. Let's get into it. All right.
All right.
So
All right.
sit still. Let me shuffle my deck, and we're gonna figure it out. Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Tarot, and I'm back for another tarot reading. Hi, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload, when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, all you have to do is go into the description box. Everything is down there. Everything I say here is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only until modern science comes up with a mathematical equation that the metaphysical science is in fact a valid form of science, and all tools of divination are in fact valid tools of science like tarot and oracle and things like that. Until then, I'm just a girl on the internet talking mess. Okay, so let's get into it. So today I am standing up. Stand up. Stand up. Yeah. And we're going to be talking about Claressa Shields, Papoose, and Remy Ma. Who really has Papoose's heart? Now, mind you, the short answer is the obvious. His little girl, the golden child, him and Remy Ma's baby. He is a girl dad, and she is a daddy's girl. Okay, so if anybody has his heart, that's who has his heart. That's the winner. Okay, that's the one, right? She gonna have his heart every time. All right, period, point blank. So that's why she up there, because I'm just letting y'all know who really got his heart. But when it comes to women in his life, the one that he chooses to share his romantic feelings with, we got to see who he really loves. So we're going to be using In the Shadows Oracle cards for Remy Ma and Papoose. Okay, because this is past tense. They're separated, still married, separated. Okay, and then we're going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle cards for Papoose and Claressa Shields, who just had a birthday. Happy birthday, girl. Okay, we're going to do what they would really like to tell each other. Then we're going to be doing some messages with the Romance Angels Oracle deck. Okay, and then we might do some yes or no Angel Tarot. Okay, and I mean Angel Oracle. And then whole time I doubled the Oracle deck. I bought two of the same ones and just put them together for much better purposes. I like that better. Anyway, and then if we got to do a little tarot, we're going to be using the Guiding Light Tarot. So let's get into it. Okay. All right. Just backstory. Remy Ma, Papoose, married, separated, messing with other people. Messy separation, bad. They're still married, and they share a beautiful daughter. Okay. Together. All right. He is now talking to and in relation with Claressa Shields. Remy Ma is still dealing with her dude. Okay. What would Papoose really like to tell Claressa Shields if he could, using the Hidden Truth Oracle cards, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all how I kind of feel about everything in the end. So let's get into this. I don't want to make it long. Papoose, what would you really like to tell Claressa if you could? Let's get that. One, two. Y'all ready? Three. I look for you everywhere. I'm afraid to contact you. What is coming up with that? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Child. First of all, he's into her. And afraid to contact you can mean a few things. It's either they got into an argument and he doesn't want to call her first or whatever, or it could very well be there's a connection, right? But someone can be afraid to connect fully. That's contact, to really connect. So that's what I'm thinking about, right? And then this says, I am not available. So did they go through a mini breakup? Like, not a real breakup, but a mini breakup. You know, we get into it, we move back, but we're not broken up. We're just acting like we're getting into it, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It kind of felt like that. So this is what, the current energy is. Let's see. Claressa Shields. If you can tell Papoose anything right now, what would you tell him? So obviously they going through stuff. They like to argue. 1, 2, 3. I want you. I'm starting to understand our connection. It's in a reverse though. So are you not understanding? Just being near you is intoxicating. So I'm starting to understand our connection. Just being near you is intoxicating. Okay, so there was a disconnect there. It was arguing, disconnect, but she's really into him. He is holding back on her. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of all this. The attraction's there and everything else like that. So let's go ahead and do this. Well, he's still a married man. That's why he's holding back. I'm going to just tell y'all, from one older, wiser individual that went through stuff to you, one big reason why y'all probably have problems is because he did not completely close a chapter before he started a new chapter with you. Okay, that's probably what's going on. So give me some messages, Romance Angels Oracle, about their connection. What's going on? 1, 2, 3. Reconciliation. Engagement. Okay. In chemistry, they are attracted to each other. Again, they're attracted. Okay. They have chemistry. There's love there. There's some type of budding romance and potential coming in. But you have this religious factors in the reverse. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path is in the reverse. So really what's going on is that this is technically, like I said, you're messing with a married man that didn't get divorced. So this is not the conventional situation. This is not the traditional situation. Matter of fact, this is a situation where as though you would like it to be more traditional. You would like him to be openly and readily available completely, right? You don't want him to have this baggage, right? But then again, you decided to be in this situation. So that is a big factor for her. It's an insecurity, okay? So that's going on. This is not what you want in the relationship. You would like it if, Claressa would like it if he was completely divorced and he was more open and ready, right? Reconciliation is in the reverse. Someone from your past is returning to your life. There's a fear that Remy Ma is going to get back with Papoose. Papoose is still leaving the door open for Remy Ma. That makes Claressa afraid. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. She wants bigger commitment, okay? She wants Papoose to fully commit. She would love to marry Papoose. She would love to be a bonus mom to him and Remy's baby. She would love to have a baby with Papoose, okay? That's what that is. So let's go ahead over here and talk about Remy Ma and Papoose. If Papoose can say anything to Remy Ma, we're going to use In the Shadows Oracle, because guess what? This is, even though we ain't on good terms and we separated, what would I still tell you? What would I really want to tell you? And this is current energy over here. So, what's this current energy? What do I want to tell you? What would Papoose want to tell Remy Ma? If he can keep it 100 and he can tell her what he really want to say to her, what would he tell her? 1, 2, 3. I fear that you will reject me. I hope I will see you again sometime. I'm happy that it's over. But where's the reject come from though? You happy it's over. You want to see her again. Hold on. You got these two cards. It's like, if I ask you, could you take me back? I think you might say no. So really, he wouldn't mind being back with Remy Ma. He wouldn't mind working it out with his wife. I hope I will see you again sometimes. That means that he still wants a connection, right? I'm happy that it's over. What's over? You're happy that the drama's over, or you happy that the relationship, marriage is over? So I'm kind of confused with that. Okay. What would Remy Ma like to tell Papoose? I'm not confused. What y'all think? I mean, I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Because that's what I'm getting with that. Okay. Um, what would Remy Ma like to tell Papoose? Keep it 100, Remy. 1, 2, 3. I pretend you don't mean that much. Oh, she faking. Okay, that's lit out. What did you want from me? I wonder how far this would go. Okay. He wanted, okay, she wants Papoose. She doesn't know what Papoose want. She don't know what he want from her. What? He want you. He want loyalty. You want I don't know. Child. What you mean? So she act like this is right under I fear that you will reject me. He wants her back, but he feels like if he just outright tells her right now, she's gonna say no. And then she's pretending that he doesn't mean much to her. So she would say no, but it will be pretending. They're pretending. So that's the problem. And I think Claressa picks up on that too. What did you want from me? It feel like that means that he seen more in you than you seen in yourself and wanted you to be more than what you feel like you could produce. I wondered how far this would go. So this whole thing with her and the other dude and everything, it just grew legs. It just got ugly. That's what she's saying. It just got ugly. And she didn't think that it would go this far, but goddamn. Like, this is where we are now. Huh. This should have stopped. What's in the back of this? Oh, so she liked to do that with other. She even did that before in a relationship. Okay, so, that's the Gemini shit. Never know when the Gemini. You know when the Gemini is done. You won't. Matter of fact, you won't. They just be moved the fuck on. Well, there will be signs, though. There will be signs. But, yeah. So let's see. What is the energy with this? Tell me. Give me some angel oracle cards for Remy Ma and Papoose. 1, 2, 3. Heart-to-heart conversation is in the reverse. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And it's coming right on top of the I fear that you will reject me and I pretend you don't mean much. They're not having an honest conversation. They need to have an honest conversation with each other. Therapy, counselor, wedding. They're married. This situation involves a marriage, okay? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This is trauma, okay? So they're married, okay? And there's a chance they can go to a counselor, marriage counselor. You have this over here and you have this over here. Papoose is living a lie. Okay? That's what I'm getting from this. Papoose is living a lie. And that's fucked up. Because Claressa really wants to be with Papoose. But Papoose hasn't ended and closed the door all the way. And that's the problem. So let's ask this. I want to ask about pregnancy. And is Papoose going to get Claressa Shields pregnant? I think he will. 1, 2, 3. Yes, of course. Ten of Pentacles upright, solid family, community, long-term stuff, long-term stability, security, and wealth, whatever the case may be. But if it's about pregnancy, yes, because it's about generations, right? Technically, you have a baby, you're creating a new generation. Yeah. Okay. So let's ask this. Will Papoose get Remy Ma pregnant again? Because guess what? You know what I kind of think? I kind of think they're still having sex every once in a while. Crazy, right? But they're married. That's what happens when you mess with a married person. You never know what they're doing with their actual partner, their spouse. So let's see. There's a fear. Okay. Now let me see. Will Papoose and Remy Ma have another child? 1, 2, 3. Really? I had to pull 3 because something told me to pull 3 because the Fool card is in the back of this deck. So there's a chance of another life coming in with them. There's a chance that he might have a kid with Claressa and Remy Ma. Right now, this is argumentative. They're arguing right now. Then the Knight of Wands come in. They're going to fuck. That's what I get from that. Argue and fuck. Okay? The 8 of Pentacles is right here. Honestly, they can work towards it. They want to work their marriage out. That's going to be part of it, too. They're going to have another baby. They want to go to counseling. They'll have another kid in the process of that. So there's a chance that the golden child might be a big sister to 1 or 2. They might get pregnant back to back. That's messy, Papoose. That's messy. Messy. But it's really up in the air. And what I will say to this, though, like I said, happy birthday, Claressa Shields. You are in your 30s now. And guess what? What you learn, you're going to learn a lot of things. And you're going to learn a lot of lessons. And through those trials and tribulations and heartbreaks and new loves and stuff, you're going to gain a lot of wisdom. Now, with this situation, the wise choice is to wait for someone to fully get a divorce and to close a chapter before opening up a new one, so you won't have to be insecure. Okay? But what your decision is, you want to mess with someone who has not closed the chapter. You know what I'm saying? And timing, nobody says timing has to be correct with everything. But however, if you're going to be on this type of time, you do have to understand that since it was bad timing and not the right timing, there's always a chance. This man, Papoose, is not really over his wife. Okay? They act like they are, but they're not. And they're still having sex every now and again. Mm-hmm. And he's lying about that. However, he's actually attracted to you. Okay? But he got baggage going on. Okay? And by the end of it, you might get pregnant and you might end up being a single mama. And with Remy Ma, girl, you need to make your mind up and stop playing. If you want to move on. Don't leave that man waiting in the air and stuff. You know that man at the door wanting to come home on the low. Don't do that. So what I got going on, the only thing I'm coming up with here is that, and then not only that, I do want to say with Claressa Shields, she got a lot of insecurities. Okay. And part of it is because she's a tomboy. Okay. So when she became like famous outside of boxing, people started coming at her looks, the way she dressed. She's a beautiful girl. Okay. But because she's a tomboy, she might dress a little funny. You know what I'm saying? Dress a little off, but she's still beautiful. She just needs a stylist. That's all. But she started blaming it on colorism. And I'm like, I don't think that was it, because you really do look beautiful. I really just think your style was just a little off. You could have been a little bit better style for the photo shoot. But that means that she doesn't see the real issue. Like, for instance, I would have been upset at that interview when they were like, when you going to knock Remy Ma out? I would have been like, first of all, I don't appreciate you putting me against her, and it's not about me being against her. and it's not about me versus her. Yes, he's married to her, and yes, they're separated. They share a child. He is interested in me, and I am interested in him. We're both grown. But however, for the sake of his child, someone who he is deeply in love with, I mean, and I said deeply in love with someone who he really cherishes, and he is a girl dad, and she is a daddy's girl. For the sake of the love of his child, I would never physically fight her mama, whatever. I would have been insulted by that. Okay, that's for one. She was not. That means she still need to grow. And if she ever want to be anybody's future wife or long-term partner with a child, she's going to be a bonus mom, basically, in a way. So she need to grow with that. That don't make sense for me. Um, I think that she secretly is in competition with his wife. Because technically, you would be the mistress, the other woman. That's what you are, technically. And I don't mean no harm, but any kid you have out, the other woman, I mean, any kid you have, but technically, if you want to be religious, would be considered a bastard. Technically. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. And it would be a product of an adulterous affair. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, Claressa Shields is Southern. That's frowned upon a lot of times. Them Southern moms tell you, especially them Christian folks, okay? So she wants a more traditional relationship. She wants something that she's going to get engaged to and grow with. And in order to do that, Papoose, she need to close the whole chapter. But see, this is a growing pain for Claressa. But that's what I got for y'all. How y'all feel about that? I love y'all for real. And I'm gone. I'm about to upload this and I'm about to make some lunch and get it out the way. All right, y'all. Peace. Love you.